So another thing that makes the Way of Life Bootcamp special and unique is that we have a colored band rank system, which is similar to the belt ranks in martial arts. When we developed the Way of Life Bootcamp, it came from our backgrounds in athleticism, martial arts, a lot of different disciplines that Anthony Steele, Forrest Folan as founders brought into the Way of Life Bootcamp. And my background was in martial arts, and that's why we brought in this system. It's not about weight loss. It's not about your body fat percentage or how you look on the beach or a picture of a magazine. It's about your energy. It's about your attitude. It's about how you develop your fitness lifestyle and how you apply it to your daily life. That's what this is about. And really, this could be looked at as a silicone band, or it could be looked at as the blood, sweat, and tears, the consistency, the ups and downs that you go through in your training. Okay? So that's really what the bands are. You start with the white band, and that represents your commitment. White is that color of new beginnings, purity, and a fresh, clean start. So any obstacles or failures you've had in the past, time to let it go. This means that you're a part of the Way of Life Bootcamp family. This means that it's a new beginning for you, for your health and fitness lifestyle. Then we go into yellow. Yellow's the color of the rising sun. And this is when you start to get down your breathing, your technique, your form, your control, your exercise, and you start to feel more energy levels. The orange. The orange is now the color of the midday sun. And the midday sun is where you start to realize, wow, this is going to be some work. To really make a transformation, it's really going to be some work. And you may come across that ego, that self-image, that part of you that thinks, well, maybe I can't do this, or maybe this is too easy, right? And both of those are false representations of what's really going on. You start to see that you can go past your ego, past your self-image, to who you really are, to who you truly are. This is the level that most people quit. If you can get past this level, you have a chance of going all the way to black. The next level is green. This represents your physical foundation, the mastery of your physical foundation. Your breathing technique, control, and form have really been dialed in at this point. Your neuromuscular, everything in the kinetic chain, the squat, the lunge, all the different movements that you're doing in the boot camp have really come together and dialed in. So you've mastered that physical foundation. The next one after that is the bridge from physical to more of a spiritual. The bridge is the purple. Purple is a regal color. Okay? Purple is when people start to look up to you. Whether you like it or not, they will. They'll see the things that you're doing. You're losing weight. You're feeling good. You're giving the high fives. You're bringing energy. When you walk in the room, you're seen as a leader at this point. And so purple is an excellent and an amazing transition in your journey. Then you go to blue. Blue, the color of the deep blue waters. Okay? The color of the deep blue waters. And what that means is that your training begins to take on a whole new level, a deeper level inside your heart, in your mind. It's more of like a spiritual journey. Okay? And by spiritual, I don't mean anything, I don't want to, the word spiritual can have so many different connotations. I just mean it's your deeper journey. Your deeper journey moving forward in your life, however you look at that. Okay? And so that's why this is such a deep part of your training, is that your training takes on so much more at this level. And we start to customize it more too. As you get higher up in the levels, you'll notice that we will do things for you that really push you where you need to be pushed to get you to get to that next level. After the blue is the brown. This is returning to the earth. Returning to the earth, being grounded. Okay? And this is an important stage because this is where we believe it's time to give back. Time to give back. And we have so many people in our Way of Life Bootcamp that are giving back at brown stage and even before that. Okay? One of the things that I want to stress to you is that there's no such thing as the entitled Way of Life Bootcamper. If you have a sense of entitlement here, you're going to be out the door really quick. All right? Because it's about being a giver, not a taker in this community. It's about being a giver. Are you a giver? Or are you the person that just expects? What are you going to do for me? When's the last time you've done something for me? Look, if you're that type of person, you're not going to fit in here. Everybody here is a giver. Everybody here gives because they know the more they give, the more that they really receive, right? That's not something that we really made up. That's a universal law, okay? And so by being a giver, by not having a sense of entitlement, we've had people come in here and, oh yeah, you have to be, to get all the attention and the love, you have to be losing all the weight. Yeah, we give attention and love to the people that lost weight. We'll give attention and love to everybody though. And if you're hiding over in the shadows, complaining and going home and complaining, you're just a complainer, all right? You're not thinking of ways to be giving. And if you're a giver, you're in the right place though. If you're a giver, you're going to get so much because that's the type of community this is. And if it's not a good fit for you, that's fine too. So Brown, okay, giving back. We've had people start a runners club, a hikers club, a surfing club. We've had people do cancer runs for charity, raise thousands of dollars for charity, give back to the homeless, people in need. The Brown Band is so powerful. Then we go to the Red Band. Ooh, the Red Band. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. It's on fire. Okay, the Red Band is where you're on fire. Everything's coming together. Mind, body, spirit. We start to really dig into your training. It becomes more customized for you. Then we get to the red with the black. This means you're on the road to the black. Okay? At this stage in your training, it gets serious. We actually award you by getting this stage. You get the Adidas jacket with the Way of Life logo on the jacket. And the biggest thing is the customization that's involved at this stage. And just you pushing through, showing up, making it happen. That's a big part of this. You're going to have ups and downs in your training, but pushing through, persevering, that's the biggest part in really what separates a winner from somebody who doesn't make it through. Not everybody will make it to black, but if you make it to black, you've championed yourself. You've mastered yourself here in the Way of Life Bootcamp, in our curriculum, and in your fitness lifestyle. And it will translate into your life. I guarantee that. You will have exponentially more power, strength, confidence, self-esteem, energy. So many things will be coming your way. So many doors will be opened up just by taking yourself to this level. It's a high level. It's a high standard. We hold that high standard. And we hold it because of you. We don't want to just give you this. Okay? You have to earn it. That's the only way you can get it. You have to put in the blood, sweat, and tears through a few years of hard work to get to black band here. It's no easy task, all right? But when you get there, on the day of your final black band testing, we put you through a 4-hour testing program where we bring you through boot camp training. We have you doing all kinds of things. A lot of it I can't even say on this video because it might scare you away. But you'll get there, all right? And we'll be able to know what you're ready for, and we'll push you to that point when you're ready. We drive out to a local hike nearby, have you going up and down the mountain. There's some training we do outdoors. When all is said and done and you complete the training, the mind, body, spirit training, then we bring you in front of your peers. We have a great ceremony for you, a promotional ceremony with the band. You're gifted with a samurai sword. We go out and we get you a handmade samurai sword. We self-select a handmade samurai sword for you when you get the black band. And that is because it represents your training, that you were forged in steel, all right? Forged in steel, like my man Anthony Steele. And you are pounded in the fire, right? And that's what makes you so sharp, so cutting edge. There's that saying, if you're given 6 hours to cut down a tree, or it's 8 hours, sorry. If you're given 8 hours to cut down a tree, spend 6 of those hours sharpening your axe. And that's what that's all about, is that samurai sword represents you sharpening your axe, being a better person, being a pillar of strength in your community, in your family, with your friends, ultimately helping the world become a better place. That's the Way of Life Bootcamp band ranking system. We're excited to have you go all the way to black band. Let's get it.